Yes! Yes!
Bob Green's new book, Hang Time, is about the past 2 years he's partially spent in the orbit of Michael Jordan. Much of it takes off from Mr. Jordan's peripheral vision, his athlete's gift for sighting possibilities on a basketball court, but also his personal gift for spotting people with problems, children in particular. In fact, Bob Green met Michael Jordan after writing a column about a 9-year-old boy named Cornelius who'd been tortured by his mother and her boyfriend. Mr. Jordan read that column, which said that Cornelius loved reading and basketball. He invited the boy to meet him at a basketball game.
And Jordan knelt down, and he didn't rush. Here's a kid who every adult he'd ever met had tried to humiliate him and hurt him. And Jordan saying, "You can cheer for us tonight." And we went back upstairs, and there was one more surprise waiting. During the game, Cornelius would be sitting with Jordan on the bench. So when Jordan was in the game playing, Cornelius would be saving a seat for him. When Jordan was out and resting, they'd be sitting together.
Mr. Green's book is no uncritical authorized biography, but he was plainly most impressed by the ways in which he saw Mr. Jordan, so applauded and pulled at by the public, keeping the will to reach out to some of the afflicted people who come just to see him leave Chicago Stadium. One night, Bob Green thought Mr. Jordan was going to walk past a boy twisting in the seat of his wheelchair.
But that peripheral vision, it's almost like a kind of compassionate radar. Out of the hundreds of people, he saw this boy, and he came over, and he stopped, and he started talking. And the boy was so excited, he started coming out of the wheelchair. Jordan didn't rush. Jordan talked to him. And the boy's father came around and tried to take a picture. And it's cold out. Flash cube doesn't work. Nobody had to tell Jordan. He noticed. He stayed there till the picture got made. And only then did he get up and leave. You can't be taught this. You can't be advised on it or coached on it. It's inside you or it's not.
Bob Green's book isn't an inside portrait so much as it's a sketchbook from an outsider with a front row seat these past 2 years. Last season, the commissioner of basketball warned Michael Jordan about his high-stakes gambling on the golf course. Mr. Green says that Mr. Jordan was not defiant, like, say, Pete Rose, but sorry and sober. It seemed to remind him that his fiercest and most unforgiving opponent is still himself.
You think about the troubles he has had, and you don't have to read too much into it. He's offering it to you right there. He just thinks that somehow he's going to lose everything.
Michael Jordan loses one of the people closest to him, his father, when we continue in a moment.